welcome back. Today is Thursday, November 2nd. I have my three best bets in the NBA. Two-player prop plays that I love. One same game parlay. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Makes me know you like the content. Please let me know down in the comments. Who do you have as the biggest disappointment so far in this NBA season? As a Bulls fan, I would always right now they've yet to win a game, and it's not looking good after losing some of their key players in the offseason and Strauss and Vince at the end of the year. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I love these picks today, and before we jump in today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. We ended up going 2-2 in best bets yesterday. Three-player prop plays, went 2-1 in those, but the same game parlay did not hit. Let's just get the bad stuff out of it the way early right here. Dallas Mavericks game, Bulls game, hand up, had bad reads on it overall. DeMar didn't come close with the same game parlay of 20. Luka didn't come close to 30 with the points. He was missing a lot of shots that he normally would. He didn't shoot well from beyond the arc. If he hits a few more threes, probably goes a little differently, but the assists were there, 10 plus assists, but the overall two plays for them did not come up. Didn't even come close for him. All the other players for the Dallas Mavericks were shooting the lights out of the gym. It is what it is, though. Vooch had a great game, 20-20. Wish I took a bet on him. I had a plus matchup there, but I was leaning towards Luka with Kyrie being out in that game. And the Bulls did a pretty good job defending him overall in the paint. However, they just gave up a bunch of threes to everyone else, it felt like, on that Mavs team. Talk about the winning plays, though. We had Cade Cunningham over 20.5 points. He looked great last night. He was shooting the ball hot from beyond the arc early. He cashed in the third quarter for us. I think he started off 4 for 4 from 3, and he looked really great from beyond the arc. Surprised that he was shooting so well early on, but hey, we'll cash an easy ticket like that. Another easy ticket was Paul George. Not the easiest thing, because in the first quarter, it was all Kawhi. Kawhi had a great matchup, but we've had a good pulse on Paul George here. They always come out and show out versus the LA team, and they still don't have everyone playing a la James Harden yet. So I think Paul George, he's been on fire to start the season. It was real weird that his line was at 22 when the night before it was just at 24. They were maybe thinking that he was just not going to come up to it, but PG-13 had another great shooting performance in that. 2-2 on the day, not the worst, not the best. You still come out negative on the day by like a few bucks. But hey, today's a new day. I'm feeling great about these plays today. Smaller slate, but feeling great. Let's jump into the first best bet of the day. For my first best bet in the NBA tonight, going with the MVP himself, the guy that he did, but hey, that Key and Peele sketch came out to be true. You get fined after you go past the third pump. We're going with Joel Embiid over 28.5 points, coming in at minus 125 on DraftKings. Embiid this season has hit this over 2 of the last 3 games, averaging 31 points per game. He's replaying Toronto, where he just played them recently on the 28th, where he had 34 points. I think we bet him to get double-double and a win. He came up short on the double-double. So we're sticking with the points here. We know he likes to beast and feast against this Toronto team. He's gotten the over 2 of the last 4 games, averaging 28.5 points. With James Harden being out of town, the lineup being a little less, I think, in this game being one of the few games on the slate tonight, I think Embiid's going to show his power early and often in this matchup. Toronto ranks 6th in points allowed to the center spot, so he has a great matchup here. I like Joel Embiid to get his over 28.5 points at minus 125 on DraftKings. For my second best bet in the NBA tonight, going with the play that has yet to hit this season, so I think he's doing this matchup. I'm going with Paolo Banchero over 16.5 points, coming in at minus 111 on FanDuel. Banchero, like I said, has yet to get this over. He's only averaging 12 points this season off of 4 games. He's yet to get it this season. He has a great matchup here tonight versus Utah, who ranks 6th in points allowed to the power forward spot that Banchero plays. I think this could be a good spot right here. The last 3 games, he's averaged 12 shots per game. Other than the first game where he only took a few. He's not making that many shots, but near the rim here, I think Banchero has a pretty great game. 2 of the last 2 versus Orlando, he's gotten over, averaging 22.5 points. He had an 18-point game and a 26-point game. With this game being a little higher, over-under of 221 right now currently, I think it is leaning towards the under. I like Banchero here in this matchup against the Jazz team. This doesn't really scare me. overall defensively. Like I said, they give up 6 more points to the power forward spot. I think it's the first time this year where Banchero gets past that 16-15 number here. I like the over 16.5 points on this play for Banchero here. For my third best bet in the NBA tonight for my same game parlay, I'm using my DK stepping up profit boost here to get a little more plays. Hopefully the third leg doesn't bite us here like it did the last time they played. Let's jump into it. For the first leg of the same game parlay, we have Kevin Durant, 25 plus points. We're going back to the well on this one. Spurs ranked 5th in points allowed to the power forward spot. Durant has got this over 3 of the last 4 games this season, averaging 27.3 points. He had 26 in their last matchup. We're just hoping him to just duplicate it here. For the second leg, we have Wembanyama, 12 plus points. I understand now that this play might be a little different with the stepping up because you have to have a minimum of 500 odds. So I wouldn't be afraid to bump this up to 15, but be aware there is that DK boost on 15 plus points. So I don't understand dropping it down a few points like I did here. Phoenix ranks 9th in points allowed to the power forward spot. He's gotten this over 3 of the last 4 games this season, averaging 16.3 points. He had 18 in their last matchup. Going back to Wembanyama, 5 plus rebounds. He's gotten this over 4 of the last 4 games this season, averaging 7.5 rebounds. Like the spot there. Then for the final leg, we're changing it up here. We're going with Nurkic, 8 plus rebounds. Spurs ranked 10th in points allowed to the center spot. Nurkic is going to be down low, having to guard Collins and Wemby down below. He's gotten this over 3 of the last 4 games this season averaging 10.5 rebounds. I like these 4 plus legs for plus 187 on DraftKings. Those are my 3 best bets in the NBA tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. It's a great night of sports ahead of us. We have football. It's going to be a sneaky good game, I believe. Then we have a smaller slate here in the NBA, but some big names are playing tonight. Embiid, Kevin Durant, Booker, Wembanyama's playing. I just saw Zion's out for the game, so that's unfortunate, but it should be a good game here. As always, if you're new to the channel, please leave a like and subscribe down below. Welcome. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on growing here. I appreciate all the support I've gotten these last few days. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.